If you guys do not know, every time you see Meghan Markle wearing this kind of dress, like this is the day when she flew from LA to Dusseldorf, Germany. Whenever you see her wearing any dress, for that matter, really any dress, it is one of the two. Okay, number one, this dress, she got it at a discounted price. Number two, this dress, especially going for Invictus game, they were paid by the sponsors, i.e. Amazon and Boeing. You would never find her buying from her own pocket these dresses, in other words. Now there is this report that is suggesting that Meghan Markle, when she was in Dusseldorf, she wore around 300,000 worth of dress and jewelry. Now, who paid for this? The first possibility will still be there, that she got it on a discounted price because she, nagged the sponsors, her sponsors, not Boeing or Amazon, her sponsor. For example, there are some brands, there are some companies that are struggling financially, so they will reach out to people like Meghan Markle, miserable people, and say, yeah, if if you get this dress from us, we're gonna give you 25% or 50% or even 75% discount. And people like Meghan Markle, I mean, they always need those kind of free bees, and they will jump on that discount, on that offer. So there is this possibility, but according to this report, let me actually explain to you more what happened. According to this report, all of the outfits that Meghan sported, because there were so many that the Invictus Foundation had a headache over its bills, while Meghan's clothing bill used to be picked up by Prince Charles before. So it is talking about, this report is talking about the money for her dress. So before, it was paid by Prince Charles, Duchy of Cornwall, I believe. This is how she was paid for the dresses. But now, because they are not working royal, they take the money, or they receive the funding for the dress, one of the two ways that I mentioned to you, either discount or from the sponsors of an event, in this case Boeing and Amazon. So they have now, according to this report, they have refused Meghan Markle. When she gave the bill to them, they refused to pay for clothing bills that are not related to veterans. They emphasized that this funding serves veterans who are athletes in the games. The Mirror newspaper yesterday also reported that Meghan's wardrobe from Victor's totaled over 300,000, not dollar actually, pounds, which is, if you convert 300,000 pound into US dollar, it will be more than 300,000. So that will be around, rough estimation, 350,000 US dollar for 300,000 pound worth of fashion. Some of the key outfits she wore: Sora Massa daily title outfit, spend of 267,000 pounds on a first day in Germany on Tuesday, September 12th. The pricey total came from items including a 961,000 pound rare detached shawl from Hermès, 2122 pound or 2122 pound Guyard St. Louis PM tote bag, a 20,824 pound Cartier yellow gold tank. So all of this dress, all of these jewelries, they're coming from other people, money, from other people's pocket. And in this case, obviously, as I have shown you the picture, when she was heading off to Dusseldorf from LA, the outfit she was wearing, this one, it is actually $26,000 worth. Absolutely ridiculous. These people, they're so greedy. I mean, Meghan Markle, when the Spotify exec said she is a grifter, effing grifter, this is so true. Everywhere she goes, she is using others' money to make herself look good. Not a single one of them was spent from her pocket. Now, this is why I actually want to make the video. This is why I am talking to you guys today. If you remember, I mentioned about her legs, those ostrich leg, chicken leg, some of you have said. That dress that day, it was not that she chose to wear it, but she was asked to wear it in return of some money, some gain, financial gain. The reason for that is because this dress is heavily sponsored by the company that makes the dress. Okay, the short was too short, according to a lot of you. You have commented in my channel that this short was too short and very, very inappropriate, and I totally agree with that. This is not the dress she would want for herself. But this dress, let's read here. Meghan yet again mixed high street and high end in a J. Crew sweater blazer with a Givenchy belt and Chanel shoes. In other words, the reason she wore this short, which is already too short, is because somebody sponsored it, somebody gave it to her. So in other words, she would not care how she looks like as long as she's wearing something that is free. Okay, you can give her anything, and if you tell her, okay, this is free, or I'm giving you at a 75% discount, she wouldn't mind. Whether she looks like a chicken, ostrich, or a snake, she doesn't mind, as long as she gets it for free. This is the level of taste she has. Now compare that with Princess of Wales, Catherine. Would she do that? Absolutely not. So total outfit, now this one, $80 J. Crew cashmere crew neck shell, and then she wore some frame. I mean, this is insane, and all of this, it cost them every single day a lot of money. But what I really want to tell you is this, guys. Meghan wore a mix of high street and high-end looks during her 6 days at Invictus Games, but she still wore nearly 300,000 pounds worth of clothes and jewelry. The point here is that she stayed there only for how many days? Only for 6 days. She spent $300,000 worth of dress and jewelry. Now this is the same person who talks about equality, living, empathizing with people, showing her care and caring for other people. The Actual Foundation giving donation to so many people, poor people, according to her, victim of this, victim of that. Why don't you give at least half of the amount to more donations to other people as well? If you are truthful, if you're saying that you are paying so much money in donation to so many people, my question to you, Meghan, is that why don't you give from your expensive clothes money to those people? Do you not find anybody else who are poor? Or is it because you never actually gave anything from your own pocket? You don't really care about them? Well, the answer is you do not really care about them. And this is what we found out. Of course, that would bring us to the conclusion that Meghan Markle, she doesn't spend a single dime from her pocket to pay for her dress. It is all gifted or sponsored, or somebody else is paying for the bill. Obviously this time Boeing and Amazon, they refuse to pay, but do you think other sponsor will pay in the future? Let's find out. As I reported that these companies, they are now not giving Meghan any sponsorship. They're not gonna give her any deal. She's not getting any mega deal anymore, according to Neil Sean and many other reporters. So that's a good thing, and hopefully everybody will wake up and stop not getting markled by Meghan Markle. Thank you guys for joining in. A beautiful weather here in New York today. Sun shining, the breeze, the air is a lot more cooler today than what it was last week or 3-4 days ago, because we had some really scorchy weather last week. I'm gonna be actually showing you around, and a lot of people say, oh, don't disclose your location, don't tell anybody where you are. Well, I am afraid some people might even come to my house from Meghan Markle Sussex Squad to kind of tell me, oh, you should not be doing this, you shouldn't be doing that, or even threaten me. Now there is a person on Facebook. I'm not telling you go to Facebook on my page. If you're on YouTube, stay on YouTube. If you're on Facebook, stay on Facebook. But there is one person who is actually stalking me. on Facebook from Megan's team, and this person is always tagging me, always mentioning me in the comments. And what can I do? I mean, I cannot stop them, but they are always tagging me. For whatever reason, they're stalking me. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. I have some people here. Have a wonderful day.